And I'm going to recognize Chairman Royce and then Ranking Member Sherman.
Well, thank you very much, Chairman Salmon. And let me first say, on behalf of our members here, we have all visited Tainan and been in Taiwan, and our hearts go out to the people of Taiwan, to the victims of this earthquake. 59 perished so far. Hundreds and hundreds have been injured, and there's a great knowledge here in the United States in terms of how much the Taiwanese go to the rescue with volunteers all over the world after international incidents, whenever an earthquake or some other disaster hits. And we saw how quickly the authorities, but also how quickly the volunteers rushed to the scene to begin to rescue people. So we've traveled, our committee together, since I've been chairman, have traveled 3 times now to Taiwan, and in the last 3 years. And we've visited Kaohsiung, and we have visited Tainan, as I mentioned, and Taipei, of course, and we're just devastated to see the destruction. But the American people stand by the Taiwanese people in their time of need, and we're ready to assist in any way we can. Taiwan is one of our most important friends to the U.S. In the Asia-Pacific, and I know that supporting Taiwan is a critical issue for members of the Foreign Affairs Committee. As chairman, I've made the strengthening of this relationship with Taiwan one of the committee's top priorities. I want to again congratulate the people of Taiwan for their free and fair elections last month. I think the U.S. and Taiwan share a very important commitment to democracy, to human rights, to the rule of law. And these values, I think, serve as a bedrock to the U.S.-Taiwan relationship. And I think the election demonstrated the strength and vibrancy of Taiwan's democracy, their democratic system, hopefully serving as a model for other countries in the region. Last year, Chairman Salmon joined me, as I said, in the delegation where we spent some time in Taipei working to strengthen the U.S.-Taiwan relationship. We met with the sitting president, Ma. We met with President-elect Dr. Tsai Ing-wen. And as the Taiwan government changes hands during its transition period, it's important that the U.S. continues to emphasize its steadfast commitment to Taiwan, and that the players in Taiwan also make responsible decisions that are in the best interest of the people of Taiwan. A stable and prosperous Taiwan is, of course, in the best interest of the United States, and that is why I look forward to working closely with President-elect Tsai's new government to strengthen all aspects of the U.S.-Taiwan bilateral relationship. And in particular, I have a enthusiasm. I've long been an advocate for Taiwan's inclusion into the Trans-Pacific Partnership. Taiwan's economic security is just as important as its physical security. So its inclusion in the second round of the agreement will be critical to Taiwan's stability. And I know that Dr. Tsai will be willing to do the work in Taiwan needed to seriously begin a bilateral investment agreement with the United States with an eye toward TPP. And so I encourage the administration to work with the new government to create a pathway for Taiwan to be integrated into these trade deals. I'm also committed to upholding the letter and spirit of the Taiwan Relations Act, which has underpinned the relationship now for 37 years. Last year, we worked tirelessly to pressure the administration to finally follow through with the arms sales that it had promised Taiwan. The sales were finally set in motion in December, but I remain deeply skeptical about the administration's delays that needlessly drag out the arms sales process for Taiwan. So over the next year, both the U.S. and Taiwan will be working on these types of issues, and I thank Chairman Salmon again, and he's among the strongest friends of the Taiwanese people, and I also thank Congressman Brad Sherman and the other members of this committee for their engagement on the issue of Taiwan. Look forward to hearing from the witness.